Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to record kind of like a quick roster update. We've had a lot of things happen recently over the on the account, and just kind of wanted to keep you guys up to date with where we are and what we're planning to do next. So if you guys were around on the weekend, you would have seen. I can't get into it just right now. Actually, I might be able to go here. Over the weekend, we completed our first path in the Labyrinth of Legends. So we've got one down, 6 to go. So that's obviously like the next big thing that we're going to want to be working towards. But a little bit more immediately is finishing up 5.3, which will then complete Act 5 as a whole. So I'm actually in the middle of a story quest right now, so we can't look at the progression, but I have 5.1, 5.2, and 5.4 all fully explored, and I just have to do 5.3. I have the first quest 100% explored. I think I have only like 2 paths left in the second quest, and once I finish the path I'm on, I'll have only 1 path left in the 5th quest. So kind of just going random, just depending on what champs I have available at the time, because 5.3 is the chapter where each quest has a specific champion that will not have their attack gimped, and every other champion will. So I've just been kind of going random based on if Alliance quest is active, if Alliance War is active. So that's the next main thing that we're planning to take on is excuse me, is get 5.3, and then in turn Act 5 100% fully explored. Sorry, I just actually realized that I still had that commentary thing for Droid there showing, so I just need to turn that off because Droid is not on the call with me for this video. So yeah, so once we get 5.3 fully explored, we'll earn our tier 5 basic catalysts, and we'll get some rank up gems and a bunch of class catalysts and stuff, and so we'll have enough materials to get our first rank 5-star champion. And so a lot of people lately have been asking me who I'm planning on taking up, and the early consensus was that it was going to be Blade. And let's just pull up my champions here for just a quick moment. So the early thought was that it was going to be Blade. Blade kind of was just like a no-brainer for me. It was just going to take him right up to rank 5. But I started to think about it a little bit more, and I'm still not 100% certain on who my first rank 5 is going to be. So I still got some thinking to do, and if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll go through and read them, and I'll definitely consider all the feedback there before I make my decision. So this is kind of where my mind was at. Is after I explore 5.3, and then Act 5 is fully explored, all the story mode quests is just going to be done, because we don't have anything about Act 6 yet. They haven't spoiled anything. They haven't told us when we could expect it, anything like that. So we don't know when the next piece of story content is coming, and basically every month except for the first month of Uncollected with that dreaded Ice Phoenix and MODOK, I've been able to explore the Uncollected monthly event quest difficulty to 100%. So I'm able to have that on farm every month. And then so the only other outstanding thing is basically to finish up the Labyrinth. And so that's kind of why I'm a little bit, I'm leaning away from Blade a little bit and leaning more towards Star-Lord to take him up as my first rank 5. Because a rank 5 Star-Lord will just help me get through Labyrinth that much quicker. And Blade is still great at what he does even as a rank 4. Like, I took him in for the magic on the first path. It's the only reason I brought in Blade, and I got magic down with only needing like 2 revives or something like that. So yeah, so Blade is still a fantastic champion at rank 4, but with Star-Lord handling the majority of the fights in there, I'm thinking that he might be the better rank up, since that's the next thing that I'm going to want to take care of after I finish exploring Act 5. I want to get Labyrinth, at least more paths done. I think I said at the beginning of the year when I kind of did like a roster update video, one of my goals for this year was to at least get the first path done, and that's been completed. And then the stretch goal was to get the entire thing explored, and I'm just thinking that that might be a lot more achievable if I take Star-Lord up. to rank 5 over Blade. But again, I'm still not sold on either side, so I'm still, gathering feedback and, weighing all the different options and things like that. And, it's like, and I'm going to have like 5-star champion pulls before we even finish 5.3 because the new monthly event quest is starting very soon. So I'll probably, by the time I'm finished exploring everything in there, I'll have at least 2 more 5-star pulls. So if we can get, like a Stark Spidey or something like that, then he might, take the place of Blade or Star-Lord and go up as my first rank 5, because I have a Tech Awakening gem for him that I pulled when I completed Labyrinth. So I wouldn't need to wait to pull him again in order to awaken him and just have him that little much better. So yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still weighing my options, still trying to see what would be, or just still trying to think what would be the best option for me, and in terms of where I want to go with the game immediately, and then, thinking long term. So my other rank 4, so I only have 3, Star-Lord and Blade are rank 4, and Dr. Voodoo is my other rank 4 5-star. He's not awakened yet. The only reason why I took him up unawakened was because I had tier 2 alphas expiring, and if you have a tier 2 alpha expire on you, like that's like one of the worst feelings, because they're semi-rare. They're a little bit more common now than they used to be, but just having them expire on you is just not a good feeling. So I had to take a champion up, and I didn't have the catalyst to take Star-Lord up at the time, so I was kind of a little bit flooded with mystics, and my Morning Star was not awakened at that time. So I figured I would take Dr. Voodoo up, because once he does get awakened, he'll be ready to go, and he can replace my 4-star Voodoo on my team. So that's why Voodoo's up there. Archangel is at rank 3, level 45. We just pulled him from one of the Infinity Dungeon crystals, the Death Crystal. So he's now up to rank 3, and I'm only short a couple of catalysts to take him up. I think I'm short 1 basic and 1 tier 1 alpha. But even if I had those, I wouldn't immediately push the button to take him up to rank 4, because when I complete Act 5, I'll get that 5-star rank up gem to take a champion from rank 3 to rank 4. So if I happen to get a mutant gem, then I would just use the gem on Archangel, and I would save my materials for other champions. Because I have my Crossbones at rank 3, but I wouldn't take him any higher than that. Now that Morningstar is awakened, she's a great rank 4 option, especially for Lions War defense. She becomes insane once you can get her up to rank 4, and I've even seen people do Labyrinth with her as an awakened rank 4. You just kind of go in on Red Hulk and capture his soul multiple times, and then die, and you keep your soul charges from fight to fight even if you die. So then you just kind of go in on Red Hulk, get all the charges, and then you just like run through Labyrinth, because then she has like a 50% chance to heal like part of the damage that she deals when she has 5 souls. So she becomes really sustainable. So I've seen some people do Labyrinth with her. And then this is what the bottom end of our 5-star roster is looking like. There's a couple of decent champions in here. We have an Ultron that's sitting at rank 2. But apart from that, we've got an OG Black Panther as well, sitting at rank, I think that's at rank 1, I want to say. Yeah, that's at rank 1. Let me check that Ultron too, because I could be wrong on that, but I'm almost certain that Ultron is rank 2. Yeah, he is rank 2. So yeah, and then let's just see who rounds out the bottom of our roster. We've got a Karnak, a duped Thor Jane Foster, Carnage, Falcon, Old Man Logan, Black Panther Civil War, who's okay as a defender, but he's just complete garbage for offense, a duped Captain America, Venom Pool, Beast, OG Spidey. If I could get him awakened, I would rank him up and chuck him on Alliance War defense in place of my 4-star, because I have 12 tier 4 science catalysts right now, so I'm at the max for them. We've got Spider-Gwen, and there's is just the bottom end of the roster here. We got Ant-Man, Hood, Gambit, Howard, Kamala Khan, Ronan, and the Guillotine, which I'm very happy to have picked up a 5-star Guillotine, because I don't have a 4-star version of her. That was another reason why I was super happy to pick up that 5-star Archangel, because again, I don't have a 4-star version of him, so just super happy to have him on my team now. Let's just jump over into just the catalyst inventory for just a quick second. So I'm just going to filter out all the tier 4 and tier 5 stuff. I don't need to worry about the alphas. I'm maxed on tier 2 alphas right now, none in the stash. So yeah, but we're going to be using some of them soon, so I'm not concerned about that. So we're currently sitting at 5 tier 4 basics. I still have a bunch of my infinity dust to spend, so I think I'm gonna pick up the 5 basics from the store and then maybe pick up like 1 or 2 tier 4 class catalyst crystals, just depending on how much I have left over. We have 1 fully formed tier 5 basic and 6k fragments towards the next one. That's all just been from monthly event quests, like the uncollected monthly event quests and the Alliance War Season 1 crystals that we got when Alliance War Season 1 ended. So as soon as we get 5.3 explored, we'll have another 2 fully formed ones of those, and then yeah, then we're back to that conundrum of who do I take to rank 5. So our Cosmic and our Science Catalysts are capped right now. I actually have 2 Cosmics in the stash, so I need to figure out who I'm going to use some Cosmic Catalysts on. I mean, I've got a bunch of like 4-star champions that are perfectly fine to take up to rank 5, but it's like I need my tier 4 basics for my 5 stars, so it's kind of just like I need to bite the bullet and spend some of the tier 4 basics taking up some of my 5 stars. So we'll just have to see who that ends up being. It'll probably be Hyperion, most likely, because I already have Medusa maxed out. I maxed her out as soon as I could once I got her. So it'll most likely be Hyperion. I also have Thor at rank 4, but I think Hyperion's the better rank up. And then I've got 8 tier 4 mutant catalysts. So I've got plenty of mutant catalysts to take Archangel up to rank 4 if I don't pull a mutant rank up gem. But like I said, I kind of want to wait on that and see if I do get lucky and pull a mutant rank up gem to take him up. We're sitting on 9 tier 4 mystic catalysts, almost a 10th one there formed. I'm basically just saving these until I can allocate other resources like tier 1 alphas and basics to get my Morningstar ranked up, because Voodoo's already rank 4. So those will most likely go into Morningstar. We've got 7 tier 4 skill catalysts, which are perfect if I want to take Blade up to rank 5 as my first rank 5 option. And then we're sitting on 2 tier 4 tech catalysts, which is like a con against why I would take Starlord up, because I would need to get a bunch more catalysts in order to take him up, and I already have all of the class catalysts needed to take Blade up. So there's just a lot of things pulling me in a bunch of different directions when it comes to who I'm planning on taking up. Just gonna jump into the crystals really quick here, because I forget how many crystals I have relating to tier 4 class catalyst fragments. So I've got 2 glory and 3 greater glory crystals there, 31 tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals. These were all recently cleared out because I popped everything to try to get Starlord ranked up to do Labyrinth. So yeah, 24 map 5, 4 map 6, and we just have the single tier 4 class catalyst crystal. So like I said, I'm probably going to be picking a couple of those up with glory, but yeah, I'm not too sure. And then the only other thing I kind of want to look at here is so right now here we've got 143 fully formed premiums and 21 fully formed 3-star hero crystals. And if we pop over here, we've got 2.444 million, I think I said the right amount of 4s, premium hero crystal shards, and then 250,000 and change 3-star hero crystal shards. So that 3-star hero crystal shard count is going to go up significantly once we start popping all these premiums, because we're going to get a bunch of 3-star shards that will add to that stack. So that would probably get well over 300,000 by the time we start popping these premiums. And then 4 stars I just pop as soon as I get them, because there's still a couple of champions that I'm going for specifically as 4 stars. And then super close to opening up another 5-star. I'm probably going to save that for like a double opening after, you know, like I explore Master and Uncollected for this coming month. And then just over 8,000 6-star hero crystal shards there. So as soon as this month, as soon as we wrap up Uncollected for this coming month's difficulty for the event quest, we'll have enough to do our second 6-star basic crystal. I'm not going to save up for featureds. We're just going to go right for the basic crystals because these champions here, well, this crystal here is only on for 14 more days, so within that time frame I'm not going to be able to get enough 6-star hero shards in order to pop open one of these featured crystals. Even if I was able to finish Act 5 and Uncollected I'd still need to get another 2,000 from somewhere, so that would be like 7 or 8 5-star dupes. So chances of pulling that off are slim to none. So I'm just going to either pop a basic, or maybe I've also been thinking of like potentially holding off until this featured crystal is done, because like who knows what'll happen with these champs after this featured 6-star crystal is done. They might chuck all of these new champions into the basic pool. Let's just get rid of that. So you know, I potentially would want to save the shards if that was the case, because I don't want to pop them and then, you know, like 2 days later be like, oh yeah, all of these champions are now in the basic pool, and it's like I kind of just missed out. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that, but we'll see. Anyways, I think I'm going to cut the video here because I've been rambling on for quite a bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be, whenever we get around to it, we're going to be finishing Act 5, like I said, but then we're going to be live streaming like the final quest and the reward opening for that. So if you're not already subbed to the channel, please feel free to drop a sub, and then flick that bell notification icon on beside the sub button, and then you'll get all the notifications for when we go live with our live streams for popping rewards open, and just working through some more Act 5. Because like I said, that's the next main goal, and then there's going to be a bit of you know, the next month's uncollected event quest and master stuff kind of all weaved in as the month goes on. So basically by the end of June, I'm aiming to have Act 5 100% explored, and then we can I can go into July, can go into the summer with that done, and can maybe see about getting another path or two in Labyrinth done over the course of the summer. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like the video if you liked what you saw, and again, if you're not already subscribed, please feel free to drop a sub on the channel. We're pushing for that 1K sub mark. We're getting really, really close. I think the last I checked, we were like 838, so we're 162 away from popping all of these open. And I meant to do this before the video started, but this number isn't actually accurate. I think it's around like 1,360-ish, give or take. So yeah, so this number just keeps going up and up and up. And as soon as we hit that 1K sub mark, we're gonna book a night or a weekend or something like that, and then just pop everything open. It's gonna be crazy. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video.